found it. All your searching on the internet to solve your problems, you finally really, this is the real part, found the right place. But statistically, I only have 6.5 seconds to capture your attention, or I might lose you. But guess what? I know you're not a number, you're not a statistics. I'm Life Coach Greg, and we're going to do this. Ready? Still here, and that tells me that you're serious, you're not just curious, so that's a good start. But you might be asking yourself, who is this Life Coach Greg anyway, and why should I give a damn what he says? I'll tell you why. Well, a couple of years ago, the guy that tight-roped all the way across Niagara Falls? Well, that damn sure isn't me. I'll tell you who I am. I'm you. I'm the guy who's been in the trenches for over 15 years on the internet, knowing that there's a better way out there. And I'm the guy who's been working feverishly trying to connect the dots to break through that glass ceiling to the rewards that I knew were waiting for me. Guess what? I did it. And not only that, but I'm the guy who also can bridge the gulf between knowing and doing. I do have that secret. That was the number one secret that is just amazing, because when you get it too, you'll be able to share that with your people, and being there when they realize that they can also achieve the life that they know is out there, but it's so fleeting, it's so beyond their grasp. You get to be there when they discover they can do it too, and when they actually get it and they call you with tears of joy, nothing like it. So let's kind of go over the three things we're going to do to help you get closer to that realization. Ready? Number one, what's the problem? What is the problem out there? This is the land of plenty. This is the internet age. Why is it that 95+% of people are not having results? Number two, I'm going to give you some tips right now that's going to change you on a dime. And you can implement them immediately after this little message. And number three, I'm going to invite you to opt in below, join my list, and engage in an ongoing conversation. You see, I'm not going to edit out where I just messed that up, because I encourage you to be your authentic self, and I promise you that's what you're going to get from me every single time. So when we're done, make sure you put your name and address in there, because we're going to have a good time. Number one, mindset. Yep, mindset. I believe it was Thomas Jefferson that said that a man with the right mental attitude, nothing can stop him from achieving his goals. But conversely, the man with the wrong or bad mental attitude, nothing on earth can help him. Now, if you dismiss what I just told you and you're not having results, expect to have a lot more of that. Because people who have the victim mentality usually don't realize it, and they certainly don't give it enough credit for keeping them stuck as long as they are. Mindset also covers thoughts about money. Did you know that your mind has an inner struggle that will sabotage the attracting of money? Sure, we say we want money. Yeah, we want lots of money. We even get mad when we don't have enough. But did you know that through society that we've been programmed to think that money is the root of all evil? So how in the hell can you attract money if you think it's evil? Mindset has to do with deserve issues, deservability. Everybody's life is different. They've had so many different things happen to them. Rough childhoods, a lot of different things. And quite frankly, I can relate with different things about not feeling that I deserve wealth or success. And it took me a while to get over that. And now that I'm on the other side, I want to let you know you deserve it. And I'm going to give you permission right now to have all that is your birthright, to be all that you can, so that you can give the world your message, because the world needs you and you deserve it. In mindset, one of the last core triggers we'll cover here, we'll cover a lot more on the inside, is belief. And I believe was Thoreau that said something along the lines of, when you follow your passion, you believe in something, you follow your passion, and the world will conspire, the universe will conspire to assist you. Now, I've totally butchered that, but you know what I mean. And I'm telling you, from the inside, when you believe and you know it, and you have belief, not just, belief, but a belief, then there's nothing that can stop you. And when you go in tandem or in a group of people who have the same vision or in the same direction with you, there is no stopping you. And it feels so good when you're on the right track. You just know it. But number two, what can we do? What can we do right now to actively shift directions in our perspective to bring us more in alignment towards our goals? What can we do right now? Well, first, it all comes back to mindset. I'm telling you, believe it or not, the how, I get excited. When your why, the reason you're doing what you do is strong enough, the how appears. What if I told you that almost the how is almost inconsequential? It almost is. So I'm just going to stay with this. I'm going to send this out in the video. I'm not editing and pulling it out. I'm telling you that the how is almost inconsequential. If you get your mind right, then everything will align with you. Okay, so what can you do right now? You can do what the greats before you have done in laying down the tracks for you. There is nothing new under the sun. So many people have blazed trails before you and left plenty of clues. In this era of information, holy cow. When I was a kid, the family would spend thousands of dollars, I don't know, $2,000 for a stack of books. Books, static books, it didn't change. Books called encyclopedia. Right now, I can go on the internet and find out almost any video I'm thinking about, any information within 1 minute. It's all right there. You could right now find out how to do anything you want and make money in 12 seconds by yourself. But that's kind of part of number 3 about the mastermind group that really brings everything together. But what can you do right now? You can develop an attitude of gratitude and look around you and just realize that, some people growing up into this maybe take it for granted, but that's actually, I think it's a lethal cocktail that you will just drink that cocktail into oblivion. You have to wake up in a state of gratitude, have an attitude of gratitude, and if you don't have it, start to develop it. And how do you do that? Wake up, hey, I can see that, and just take a moment, just in one day, think about what the miracle to be able to see is. And if anybody's just sight, and you glaze over that, you're going too fast. When you slow down and be grateful and take stock of all the blessings that you have, sight, you can spend weeks on that. And then I have air in my lungs. And again, if I'm losing you and you're thinking, oh, the guy's just talking crap that of course I can say, then I'm going to wait, then click off. But if you're still here and you're present, I'm telling you, this is what it's about. The gratitude, your mindset, vision, purpose, direction, goals, gratitude. Gratitude is it's sort of like the grease to fruition, if you will. So train yourself morning when you wake up. How you wake up generally kind of sets the tone for the day. List 10 things that you're grateful for, authentically, not as a tactic or because I said so. You look and do inventory. You look and ask and see, what am I grateful for? The fact that I'm holding a video up right now. Wake up call. That I'm holding a camera. That's a phone. It's a typewriter. It's a computer. It's all these things. Realize what you have here. That if we would have had 1/10 of this when I was, first starting to market, actually almost 20 years ago, holy cow! Realize what you have. The resources that YouTube. I'm talking to you right now. I could be asleep or in another country doing something else, but I'm leveraging my time through video. Start looking around at all of the gifts and all of the abundance that you're part of. That's number 2. Be a part of it. List yourself as part of it. Include yourself as part of it, because guess what? You're part of it. Okay? This brings us to number 3. And just so you know, from where I am, I'm holding a phone. You don't have to, it's easier than you think. How about that spiffy graphic in the beginning? Like that was high tech and that was really hard, right? Guess what? Fiverr.com, $5. Woohoo! All right? How did I learn that? I learned that in my mastermind group, which brings us to number 3. Drum roll, wait for it. Yes, through popular demand and through many, many extremely not just satisfied, but elated and blissful clients, I have yielded to the call to yet do another for the summer into the fall a little bit. Very successful Millionaire Mastermind Group. Well, I didn't say that right, did I? Millionaire Mastermind Group. Okay, there you go. So what does that mean? what it means is basically, as I've made so many different cuts here, I don't know if I mentioned, the cornerstone to almost every entrepreneur's bookshelf, if you will, is of course Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. And he speaks very clearly about the power of the mastermind. It's like 1+1 is 4. I've forgotten something like it's like 3. It exponentially, it increases. When you have your vision and you align with other people, as I've kind of mentioned before, that are headed in the same direction, then some radical breakthroughs are happening. And what happens is we enter into this, we're not afraid to make money because we realize that we always provide more value than the money that we receive. And we're not afraid of it. And we know that money by itself is just energy. So we empower each other to make lots of money and not feel bad about it, feel good about it, because we know that when we make $30,000 to $50,000 a month within our first or second months or something like that doing this, yes, there are things that we can do to show you how to do that very quickly. Again, believe it or not, the method's almost incidental. It's you'll almost not, at first you won't believe it's kind of that simple, all right? And if it's so simple, why doesn't everybody do it? I'm going to tell you, because of the means and the other limiting mindset beliefs, basically, that I mentioned before. But anyway, I'm digressing. So number 3, we are having a very elite mastermind group again. And not just anybody comes into it. You've got to kind of prove your salt a little bit. You have to prove your intention. You have to prove that you're heart-centered. You have to prove that you don't want just money so you can have more gold chains and walk around and get it, that's great for you. But we want to know that you've got a mission. A lot of us we have so many causes and so many things of changes that we want to affect. So we like to empower people who have causes or sort of like a mission statement, things like that have purposes with their lives, at least have an idea where they're going. We'll help you to suss that out, but at least if you want to find your purpose and then to be of service, there's no stopping you. So with that, I'm going to encourage you, now's the time to put your, I'm going to see that it's going to be right there. Will be a place to put your email address. Subscribe to my mailing list, and I'm going to keep you informed. I'm going to email you. I'm trying to email you once a day, once every other day. That's my intention, okay? And then I'll show you inside what we can do to get you going into the mastermind group. And if you want to generate an incredibly high amount of money and make start making your monthly income into a weekly, and then all of a sudden your weekly into a daily, things like that seem ridiculous. You hear everybody else doing it. Why? We put our pants on one leg at a time. We eat food, it comes out just like Oprah and everybody else. Okay, we're human. If we can do it, and I was a former stagehand, I've worked at a Trader Joe's before. I mean, if I can do it, that's no disparaging to Trader Joe's, by the way. Love that store. Crazy coworkers too. Hey, anyway, I get on a tangent, but we're all humans. The only difference is we decided to make a change. We did something about it. We took action. So that's it. So fill out the information. I'm going to say it's going to be right there. If not, wherever it is, I think you're smart enough, you'll find it. Opt in. If this is on YouTube, subscribe. And again, if and when I send you emails, it's my intention to deliver value in each and every single one of them. So open up those bad boys. I'll try to be pithy and much shorter than this and deliver some kind of nugget each and every day. It's my intention to be of value to that. So anyway, I hope that we see you on the inside and perhaps see you on the mastermind, in our mastermind group. And I'll explain more about that when you opt in. And as a disclaimer, yes, you can learn how to make $30,000 actually within August. But as a disclaimer is that there are no push buttons sitting on your couch eating bonbons on your ass results anywhere implied in this video. That's not real life. Your results are absolutely determined on your efforts. Period. Got that? All right, good. So we'll see you on the inside, and love it. Don't go changing. Well, actually, you know what? Do go changing. Change up.